Mo Lawal, Muhammed Lawal, as Jorge
What's
Masvidal
up?
said. Are
What's
you
up?
there?
Yeah, man. What's going on?
What about that? What about Masvidal putting you over like that?
He better put me over because I put him over back in the past myself. That's my dog, man.
Well, like I said, it's a big weekend for ATT with you in the main event for Bellator, with Amanda Nunes in the main event for the UFC. But I have to say, King Mo, I feel like like we've seen several iterations of King Mo, Muhammad Lawal over the last decade or so. This is a different one. It feels like I watched the countdown show yesterday. The beard is longer. There's an edge. I see the grill. What's going on? How would we describe this current King Mo that we're about to see on Saturday?
Well, man, I'm healthy, dog. It's like this, man. Since Rashad fought Quentin Jackson, I was in his camp and I hurt my hip. And I didn't know I had like bad arthritis. I figured I just pulled something. But come to find out, man, I was bone on bone. So I got that fixed, man. I got like, metal put in there. So I'm like, I'm half bionic, you know what I'm saying? I got metal in my hip. So I'm
Wow.
feeling good. Yeah, man. I had a procedure called the Birmingham hip resurfacing. And I'll be the first athlete to shake back and come back from that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm finna whoop Bader's ass for real.
And when did you have this procedure?
I had May 15th, man. Last year, like, that's why if you watch my fights, in between rounds, you see me walking, I be limping. Man, I remember one time I was when my boy Will Brooks fight in I think Seattle or South Portland, and I was with my boy Daniel, and Daniel's like, "Mo, why you limping?" And I was like, "Damn, everybody see me limping." My homegirl Callie, when I was about to fight Czech Congo, she's like, "Mo, why you limping?" Before I fight Crow Cop, they was like, "Mo, why you limping?" So I had excuses like, "Man, my big toe. Oh man, I stubbed my big toe. Or, oh man, I walk like this. Man, that's how I walk. I walk with the limp." But man, I was walking because I was hurt. I was hurting. So now, man, I'm walking normal. You know what I'm saying? Feeling good. I feel great. Put like this, man. It's like this. When I fight Beta, you see Infinity Wars?
Say it again.
You see that movie? You seen that movie Infinity War?
I have not seen it. No, I heard it's good.
Okay, it's real good. And it's like I'm like Thanos. When Thanos fought Hulk, he beat up Hulk so bad Hulk didn't want to come out no more. That's how Beta's gonna be. Beta ain't gonna want to fight me. He gonna want to wrestle me. That's why he put on. That's why he's about 230 something right now. He ain't gonna try to fight me. He gonna try to wrestle me, but I can wrestle too. He watch. I go see a different Beta. You know what I'm saying? He's rhythmless. You know what I'm saying? For one, he'll come out there trying to wrestle and grab. Watch. And I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? I want he has to get the win, so he's gonna do whatever it takes to do it the safest way possible. But he ain't gonna try to come in that fire. Because if he does, you think get knocked out. And if he wants to wrestle, we can wrestle. Because I got Steve Marco on my side, man. I've been wrestling him since camp started, so I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready for whatever. That's why I'm feeling good. I'm confident, man. I can stop him.
So that's why you haven't fought since last March. You kind of kept this under wraps, though.
Yeah, man. Because I always have surgeries, man. So I just whatever. But this time I had to get it done because I'm gonna be real with you. It was so bad. It was so painful after the Clinton fight. I went to WrestleMania. I could barely walk. I went to the
Wow.
Ring of Honor card. I could barely walk. I was struggling looking bad out there, and I was like, man, I gotta do something because I can't fight like this, man. I might retire. So I did some research, looking around. I seen a procedure called the Birmingham hip resurfacing, and it changed my life around. That
Wow.
that and that and weed. Hey, the Diaz boys. I thought they was crazy at first because they all like that weed stuff, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, man, why do they like weed so much? Man, look, now I understand. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them Diaz boys because they got my mind right. At first, I was against it, and I thought people was tripping because coming from Texas, everybody be like, man, weed's a drug, this and that. Man, look, man, we changed my mind, man. Made my life better with
Wow.
that surgery.
You
Because I don't
weren't.
take no pain pills, so that helped me with my pain. You know what I'm saying? Edibles and that THC lean syrup. You know what I'm saying? And I got these vape pens, all that stuff. That stuff changed me, man. It made me feel better. No
You,
pills, man.
you did none
Shout
of
out to
that
Turf
before.
House.
You did none of that
No, none
before.
of that. No.
Wow.
So, shout out to Turf House and Flavor RX, man. They helped me out. I got a bunch of people on my side with this, man.
How close were you to retiring in your mind?
Man, I was dead close, man. I tell you something. I was on the couch, and I think I was watching. I forgot I was watching. I was watching Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? It's like a real reruns. You know what I'm saying? Got a DVR. And I went to stand up to give me some soda. And, bro, I couldn't stand. And then I
Wow.
went to walk in. I felt I was like an old man limping. And then I had to go upstairs and grab something. And I could barely go upstairs or downstairs, man. And then getting in and out the car. When I got in the car, I had to lift my leg up and put it in the car. So I was like, man, you know what, man? I gotta change something. So I got on the computer, man, started doing my research. Thank God for Google. You know what I'm saying?
And you did that all on yourself? You have no information about any other person in your field, combat sports, anyone like that who has done this before?
Just one person. I called him. I forgot his name. I'm going
Okay.
blank because I'm so excited. But I hit him up because he's in San Jose, and he had it done like 8 years ago. And I said, man, why don't you come back? He's like, well, I said, I feel good. I didn't want to do no more damage to it. So then I was like, he's like, but I can still fight. So he's like, you get done, man. I'm behind you. And I had this one day, Tony Rocker, and he had this hip track machine called the hip track, and I was using that along with stem cells to prolong my career. But eventually got to the point where, man, when I started quitting, I had to get 2 cortisone shots in 2 weeks. They wasn't working. I was getting stem cell injections every 3 or 4 months for the past like 5, 6 years. It wasn't working. You know what I'm saying? So after a while, I was like, the pain got worse and worse.
So which fight in particular comes to mind, like the last time you felt this good?
Last time I felt this good, man, was probably my second or third fight, man, because I always had knee problems and hip problems. So it's been a
Wow.
long time. When I fought Musashi, my ACL was torn. I just fought, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't run nothing. I just went out there and fought.
What's
You know
what's
what I'm
wild
saying?
What's wild about this, Mo, is that I remember just a few days ago, like maybe a little over a week or so ago, a DC posted this picture on his Instagram. Did you see it from Esther? Esther Lynn took this photo of you, him, and Sean Bunch, the early days.
Yeah.
And I was looking at that picture, and I was like,
Yeah.
at the time, we were talking about on the show last week. We were talking about the picture, like they were, you were the Ric Flair of that crew. The other guys were J.J. Dillon and maybe Arn Anderson. Like you were the star of that crew, and I feel like some bad luck, some injuries, and things like that got in the way. And of course, we know about what happened with the staph infection. Is it hard for you to look at that photo as well and say, like, man, if those things didn't happen, I would be the guy, with the belts and the millions of dollars and things like that. Is that a difficult thing to come to terms with?
Hell no. Why would I be like that? That's jealousy. That's whole shit. You know what I'm saying? I would never be like that. I'm happy for Daniel. You know what I'm saying? If Daniel's worked hard and deserves that, man. I've known Daniel for years, man. Why don't like that? That's like if look for anybody, if anybody was on the show and was like, yeah, man, yeah, that could have been me. Hang up on their ass because that's some whole shit. You should be happy for your friends, man. You know what I'm saying? You should be happy for your friends. But look, things happen to me, things happen for a reason. It's whatever. But as long as my boys are doing good and I'm feeling good, if my boys are doing good, I'm doing good. You know what I'm saying? Bunch is doing good, he's happy. My boy Dan's doing great, he's happy. So I'm happy, man. I want the best of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a jealous type of N-word, you know what I'm saying? That's
And
that.
to be clear, I wasn't saying that you were like hoping bad, but maybe saying like, man, some things have stopped me from reaching my potential. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. But the thing is, man, things happen for a reason, man. And if you're mentally strong, you can always shake back.
Okay. And what was tougher to come back from, the staph infection or this?
The staph infection. 'Cause the staph infection, like I had the vancomycin, then I had to take antibiotics for another 2 years. That's why it took me so long. Like I was gassing out. It took me so long to come back. I just never said nothing. It was whatever. You know what I'm saying? Now it's past. I can say what I want, but I never said nothing. I was like, I just went there and fought because that's what I had to do. It's my job.
And tell me about the look right now, because I see the beard is a little longer. You got the grill. Where's this all coming from?
Man, I've always had the grill, man. I've had the grill since like college and stuff like that, but it's a different one.
Oh,
But then the beard, man, I'm in Taliban mode, man.
what, Taliban mode?
Yeah, man, I'm finna cut some heads off.
Jeez.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Look, like I've been going hard in camp, man. Like I was getting beat up by Brian Jennings. Shout out to Brian Jennings for I helped him for his camp. My boy Big Trev Bryant, you know what I'm saying? He's a boxer, helping him for his camp. Man, went out there, Tulsa, home my boy Alan Green, you know what I'm saying? And then Steve Marco was grinding me out for wrestling and everything. And I had people, my boy Javon, you know what I'm saying? And my boy Jordan Young, look out for him, because he's the future, man. Jordan Young. I call him Pushback J, because hair lies receding, and he's about 20 years old. But that boy is talented, you know what I'm saying?
And are we going to keep this for the fight? Are you going to keep the beard long for the fight?
Man, I don't know, man. Cause I don't know. I might just keep it alone. You know what I'm saying? I might just keep it because I don't care. You know, what I'm just feeling good, man. I just want to go out there and fight. It's fight week, man. I'm feeling good. I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? I'm in shape, and I'm gonna make somebody pay. That's gonna be Ryan Bader.
April 16th, 2003. What does that date mean to you?
April 16th, 2003. I don't know. Probably April Fool. It's 15 days after April Fool's. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
That's it?
Well, I don't know what day is that? Nationals? I have no idea.
A young Muhammed Lawal competed against a young Ryan Bader in the quarterfinals of the 2003 NCAA Division I National Championship. Mo Lawal of Oklahoma State University notched 10 takedowns on Ryan Bader before capturing a 23-8 major decision. You know this?
I thought I'd be in the national duels. Are you sure it's the national tournament?
Maybe I got some bad info, but you get the point. The date, you know, let's not get hung up on semantics here, Mo. That's a big time. That's a beatdown. That's a one-sided beatdown.
Yeah, he's taking another one. He's taking another one, man.
Did you think when you met this guy that someday, like, this guy will be an MMA fighter, maybe you'll meet again, or was he just another guy en route to what you were doing? Like, did he stick out to you at all? Do you even remember this match?
Yeah, I remember Ryan Bader because, like, when I took him down, he kicked me in the face.
What?
Yeah, he kicked me in the face off a take. I remember that. You know what I'm saying? I just thought that he was like a young kid that was big and just had a chip on his shoulder. So I figured he'd be good eventually, you know what I'm saying? But he ran into me at the wrong time. But now, you know what I'm saying, he's experienced. He's doing his thing. He's ranked high. He's ranked above me, you know what I'm saying? But we fighting at my specialty, the tournament. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, like, I don't know what's going to happen. Once I whoop his ass, what is he going to forfeit the belt to me? What's going to happen?
Yeah. It should. I feel like this should be like a duel. This should be a title fight / maybe they could figure out like doing it at, I don't know, 205, but it's still part of the tournament, but still a belt on the line. That would make sense, right?
Yeah, man, because like this, man. Look, one thing I like about Bader is he's in the tournament. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't want to do this. And the thing is, he's right. He loves to compete like I do. You know what I'm saying? And he's hungry like me. But the thing is, he's hungry. I'm starving. You know what I'm saying? I got Ebola and anorexia. It's tough for me to eat.
Overall, are you impressed with the tournament, the field thus far? Because you are the last duo to fight in the first round. What do you make of what's transpired so far?
It's like this, right? I think Roy's fight with Matt Mitchell in the extra round. But other than that, big guys 0, small guys 3.
Yep.
Feel me?
Yep.
So like all the size, like he's talking about. Like, I remember Matt Mitchell was like, "Yeah, Mo, you're about to lose because Bader's just too big and this and that." Okay, we'll see. The thing is, man, like once I beat Bader, then what's he gonna say?
And you're cool with fighting Mitrione, right?
Hell yeah, I'm cool with fighting Mitrione. Look, I'm cool with fighting anybody besides like Bud and like my boys like Sensei Roy and fighting Daniel. They're people I don't like. I love money, but I don't care about fighting people that I'm real cool with. You know what I'm saying? That I would bleed for or die for, like Daniel and them. You know what I'm saying? I ain't with that. But anybody else can get it.
Was that weird for you? Like, because there's a very good chance, you know, Roy wins that fight, you win. Like, what would you have done in that case?
I probably had to pull out of something straight up.
So were you kind of happy when he lost? Like, that has to be weird too, right?
Never happy. I'm never happy when my friends lose. I'm never happy. Like I said, like if you call anybody on this show and you say, were you happy your friend lost? They say, just hang up on their ass. Because that ain't a real friend, you know, and that person's shady because they'll be happy when you fight. They'll be talking in your face, smiling in your face, but say when something would happen to you, they'd probably be happy too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
so
when people talk, like when people bash you, I don't like that shit.
Yeah,
I think you could tell.
You've always had my back since day one. Right?
Yeah, man, of course, man, look, the media hated me because I said, if Ariel Helwani in here, this ain't no real press conference. Remember that?
Yes.
Yep. Remember that? Cincinnati.
No, it was Las Vegas, January of 2012. I remember.
I said it at the Roger Gracie fight.
Did you really? Because I remember getting that clip in September of 2001. I was at that fight. I was at the Roger Gracie fight. It was
you got there late, bro. Because
I did get there late.
Romero fight, yeah. Because I got there like, where's Ariel Helwani? Because that's when they announced over-rims in the tournament. Bro, I have a good memory. I might smoke weed. Like I haven't smoked in about 4 or 5 weeks because the drug test thing. But I smoked. I got great memory though. That's one
Okay, okay.
thing.
Yeah, I always appreciate that. That meant a lot to me, and you have overcome a lot. The fact that you're here, you're on on the verge of being a heavyweight champion. You got to win a couple fights here, but you're right there in that mix. It's incredible. How much do you expect to weigh on Friday, Mo?
I don't know, like probably 210 or something like that.
Oh, that's it. So you're not using this as
Yeah,
an opportunity to balloon.
for what, man? Look, I weigh 210 versus Pro Cop, 210 versus Ishii, 210 versus Clinton. What's extra weight gonna do for me? Try to slow me down.
Yeah. I always feel like that's a bit of a tricky thing. Like we saw this with BJ Penn. Like you go up in weight and then you don't push yourself as much because you're like, oh, I have more weight to deal with. I don't have to cut as much weight. I don't have to work as hard, right? So it could be a bit of a mind, of a mind trick, right?
Yeah, yeah. The thing is, like, people get bigger, but they get bigger, they eat more, they do all that stuff. But in the long run, you can get stronger, but strength help you versus someone's naturally bigger than you.
Right. Are you still watching pro wrestling?
Yeah, man. Like I didn't watch Backlash. I knew it was gonna be garbage. Like
Yeah.
straight up, Bobby Lashley's my dog. But why he team up with Braun Strowman?
I can't really weigh in on that. I haven't been watching much. I did see Ronda. What did you think of that?
Oh, I didn't watch the match. I watched the match of WrestleMania. I think she did
Yeah,
an
that one.
amazing job. She wrecked shop, man. Ronda is a star. She did a thing, you know what I'm saying? And two, you know what I'm saying, she was the right people. Kurt Angle, Triple H, and Stephanie McMahon, they wouldn't doesn't fail. They did right by her.
Can I just say that I thought that they made a fundamental mistake in that match from a psychological and a booking standpoint, in that when someone comes to pro wrestling, you have to get the finisher over. It's very important to program people to know, like when Undertaker was setting up the tombstone, the end was near, right? When Bret Hart was setting up the sharpshooter, the end was near. She has the luxury of going in with her finisher over. She might have the most over finish in MMA history, let alone pro wrestling. And what do? They make her go 0 for 4 with the armbar in her pro wrestling debut. That's ridiculous.
But remember this, right? Since it was her first match, they had to tease the crowd, had to dangle the carrot in front of her face to get them into the match. Oh, because remember, where was at the armbar, the crowd was getting ready to pop, and all of a sudden, they got back into it. And they had to dangle the carrot just a little bit.
Yeah, but now you've told people that it is possible to get out of this thing, as opposed to, what if you did this? First submission attempt, ankle lock. Second submission attempt, rear naked choke. Third submission attempt, I don't know, pick another one. And then finally,
okay, I got
she applies the armbar, it's lights out, end of story. 45-year-old Stephanie McMahon is able to get out of this thing, but every great MMA fighter isn't? Come on, that doesn't make sense, right?
But that's why I watch Ring of Honor, man. Ring of Honor is way better than WWE, you know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to my boy Josh Woods. You know what I'm saying? Josh the Goods Woods, you know what I'm saying? And Shane Taylor, when I see him, I'm going to slap you. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, Ring of Honor is where you go. Marty Scurll, the Young Bucks, Cody Rhodes, you know what I'm saying? Them boys, the Briscoes, Dalton Castle, and them boys. You know what I'm saying? Will Ospreay, Cheeseburger, Silas Young, Virginia Bruiser. I can go on, man. Kenny King, it's Jay Lethal. But look, if you want Punishment Martinez, you want to see real wrestling, watch Ring of Honor. Straight up.
What about New Japan? All the guy Esther Casey, they're always talking about New Japan. These guys. What's so good about New Japan?
New Japan and Ring of Honor work together. So if you want to watch real wrestling, watch New Japan and Ring of Honor, because they work together, man. New Japan, they're a stiffer style, faster pace, more realistic. You see like submission holds, and you see MMA fighters involved. Shibata was competed in Ring of Honor. I mean, not Ring of Honor, but Ring of Honor and New Japan. He fought Mayhem Miller and a few of the fighters. You know what I'm saying?
Any chance that you go back there to that world?
Hopefully, I can go back to Ring of Honor, man, because I did a little run in, like, ran for interference in the match, last week. So 2 weeks ago, but hopefully I can get a match in, me and Josh Woods versus Shayna Taylor and somebody else.
Oh, wow. WWE just announced that Jessamyn Duke and Marina Shafir signed with them. Did you hear that?
Oh, congratulations! Because Marina, Roger Strong, great wrestler. They did the right thing by signing them too. Because now they have their faction with Ronda Rousey. That's cool, man. That's smart.
Are you jealous? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Hell no. Oh, and shout out to Matt Riddle, man, because Matt Riddle and
Oh,
Jeff Cobb. Matt
yeah.
Riddle, bro. Hey, Matt
Yeah.
Riddle's the man, dog. I don't even know him like that, but I've been watching him, and I'm like, this dude's over, man. Straight
Yeah.
up, man. People got some MMA fans. They support them. You know what I'm saying? Support Matt Riddle. Go
It's an
watch him. You know
unbelievable
what I'm saying?
story.
Support him.
Yeah. The king of
Hell yeah, it
bros.
is.
Could I
Hell
ask?
yeah, it is.
You always tell it like it is. So can I ask you this? You're a part of ATT. How do you feel about Colby Covington? Is he going too far?
Man, look, Kobe Covington's playing the heel. You know what I'm saying? People that know Kobe Covington, they know what's up. The people that don't know what's up. So I'm gonna leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? The people that know Kobe Covington know what's up. The people that don't know just keep on hating him because he's getting them paid.
But there's no line that you shouldn't cross. Like it's all fair. It's all good.
Look, as long as they ain't saying the N word and wearing no make America great hats around me, you know what I'm saying? We're cool. You know what I'm saying? If he starts doing that, he might get beat down. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't doing that, man. Kobe cool, man. That's my dog.
So it never gets awkward.
No, man, man, look, like I said, man, I'm cool with Chael. People hate Chael for some reason. They don't even know him. People hate Kobe, but they don't even know him. You know, so Kobe says stuff, but man, look, if you know him, whatever. If you don't know him, keep going him to help him get paid.
Who wins, Chael or Fedor?
Man, look, the fans do, but I'm rocking my boy Chael. I like Fedor. I love Fedor, but man, I've known Chael longer. You know what I'm saying? And Chael's man, look, Chael's one of the few folks at the training center. He was around all those black wrestlers coming through saying what's up. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. People don't know that about Chael, man.
Well, let me
Who
tell you
is Chael?
something. Let me tell you something. You have been on this program many a time. We've been talking for around a decade at this point. I have never heard you this fired up before. This is something else. This is a different kind of Mo, and this has raised my level of excitement going into Saturday night tenfold. I feel it. I sense it. I could feel the energy just oozing out of your veins here. Your all your pores. It's an amazing thing. I can't wait. This Saturday, SAP Center, San Jose, California, King Mo versus Ryan Bader, main event, the last first round fight of the Bellator Heavyweight Grand Prix. King Mo, I said at the beginning of this show, actually before we went to air, I said you are the most frequent guest in the history of this program that has never been on via Skype. If you win on Saturday, you need to promise us that you will be on Skype on Monday. Is that a promise?
Yeah, but look, I'm gonna be high as hell. I'm gonna let you know that for sure. I'm gonna be
That's all
high
good.
as hell.
That's all
Shout out to
good.
King Mo Challenge. Y'all watch out for that. It's coming soon.
All right. All the best to you, Mo.
All right, man.
All right. We'll talk to you soon.